right, well, today's one of those unfortunate days again where we have to separate pigs and send them out. But again, our customers are going to be really happy. We have some beautiful Berkshires going in today, and always a sad day. We got these two gnawing at each other. This one has some big courage going up against this big old lady here. So we got these Berkshires. They were born last year, and we got two purebred moms, but it doesn't seem like their mothers are really getting pregnant. So one of them is pregnant and has had 4 in the past. We have to check if she's pregnant now, but I am thinking of potentially holding one of these Berkshires back. We have a nice purebred Berkshire boar, which is their brother, which got really big. But I'm deciding if I'm going to keep one of these females because we're going to use their brother as a boar, so probably not a good idea. But anyway, we'll see what we end up doing here. Look at these two. Very aggressive, very aggressive. This one has a lot of courage. A lot of courage. See, size doesn't matter. We're just waiting. We got them separated, and now we're gonna go get them on a trailer real soon. There's the pigs. I just gave them some fresh grass clippings. They love that. Gave the lawn a quick cut, and we're expecting rain, so that's why we're actually doing the seed. We're seeding away. Scott checked the forecast, and there's a bunch of storms in the area, but we figured what better day to seed than when there's rain coming later. So if we get the seed down, that's a win. We did. And we got the rain coming behind it for tonight into tomorrow. Monday, Tuesday, we got sun. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have rain showers coming through. So that fresh seed smacked with some sun and then some more rain on top. We're hoping the seed catches and germinates nice and quick. So that's what we're hoping for. So we run the tractor on that track that Scott's on right now, and luckily what he's doing is he's pulling drags and broadcasting behind it. So we're just going over any areas that may need some seeding, you know, as a result of the winter, and we're doing that right now and just getting some good solid ground cover because we want to let these cows out sooner than later. The last 2 years, we haven't really been able to get them onto fresh grass due to just slow growth until almost June. So now on the other side of that, the positive is because we held them back so long, we had grass all the way until like mid-September, which was really amazing for this the size farm we have, the amount of cows that we have in this region. So we did really well. You could see this grass growing really nice over here, and this pasture, I think it jumps so much because this is like our poultry pasture, and then what we'll do is we'll let the cows come in and eat around these chicken tractors, and they'll eat this down. It'll look like a golf course when they're done, but we try to get them out of there before it looks like that golf course. And yeah, I think the volume of chicken manure and turkey manure that this piece has gotten over the years has been you know, really good for the ground and soil. And you know, Scott and I were talking a little while ago, you know, with a lot of these efforts that we put in, you know, seeding, he helped us seed that far area, sorry for the wind, last year, and that's grown really nice. So we did that last year. This year we seeded this far pasture, which you can see down this way. We're doing some seeding here. We did some seeding behind our big barn back there. So every year, we're just working to seed as much as we can, areas that need it, areas, just sort of this intermittent seeding that we do to, you know, just fill in the gaps. Because again, you know, when you take over a farm, you don't know what's been done for 20, 30 years before. So you have to assume nothing's been done. And that assumption allows us to put our plan in place to just get things going. So the one thing that we haven't done, you know, we've done the rotational grazing, we've done the seeding, we haven't done lime yet. That's going to be the next phase of this. And you know, just with the pricing of everything lately, lime and is not just another expense, but it is an expense, and we're trying to, you know, set ourselves up to be able to do that. You know, just with the cost of feed and everything else, you know, the animals and the feed, they get our primary dollars and primary attention. So, you know, we got the facilities done over there this year that we've done so far. So, yeah, all of this we're just chopping away at and working to get it done. So this, I think today so far we've used about 100, 200, 300, we're at about 600 or so pounds of seed. And again, we use this Kentucky 31, we used a pasture mix, and then we also used some red and white clover mixed in too. So we're using a lot of different, you know, seeds, so that the pasture has I guess it's called polyculture. I guess that would be the word, where, you know, we have just multiple types of seeds that we're using. Now we also have some clumping here. You can see some of those brown spots. That's actually that's a mix of hay as well as pig manure, pig manure. And the reason that it's clumped is because we had a breakdown of our manure spreader, and because of that, you know, our option was to take the skid steer out and shake it off, and like the Taylor Swift said, we shook it off, and unfortunately it clumped. So Scott's going to help us and pull the drags after this and hopefully spread some of that out. We spread it, we got the opportunity to spread some great manure this morning. As he was seeding, the drags were breaking up a lot of those big manure clumps and helping to spread that as well. But you can see we're getting some good length over here. But again, there are these areas that just haven't hopped yet. You know, we got good length, and then we have a low spot, you know, right over here. So it is what it is. We're trying to figure it out. Again, as you do this whole grass thing, you start realizing more and more how your actions have consequences, and how sometimes your lack of actions have consequences too. So we're just trying to figure out, okay, well, when we do this, we get a good result. When we do this, not so good. When we do this, it's good. When we do this, not so good. So all of that good, not so good, good, not so good, we're going to try to lean more towards the good as we go along here. But speaking of good, you know, it's great to have a neighbor that's so knowledgeable and so helpful to help us get this land back to where we want it to be and where we need it to be. So this is a shout out and a thank you to Scott publicly for giving his time today to help us along and help us to do this. We've been planning this for, I feel like it's been months now. It's been a couple weeks, just kind of getting the right day, the right date, the right temperature. He's been, like I said, studying that soil temperature religiously with prods in the ground and apps and things like that. So we've used some technology to hopefully help us find what we believe is the perfect weekend to do this. And that's where we're at. As I walked around the property, you know, after winter just beats us up here. You got trees down, broken branches, just all sorts of stuff. So I think once we get the chickens established and we build these 2 other chicken tractors, we'll be able to then come back outside and just start doing a full cleanup. So for us, as much as we'd want to just do that right now, every day until it's done, we can't, because the meat side of what we do takes so much time. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, those are our full pack days. It starts by Well, today we got dry ice delivered, and then from there, like I said, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we pick up meat Monday morning, put it away, and then we're just packing boxes all day long. That's what we do. Just pack boxes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, with an occasional Thursday. And then we work to get our shares out over the weekend. So that's been another situation too. We have so many shares to get out, quarter cows, half cows, whole cows, and we're, you know, we had an issue with our freezer van a couple of weeks ago. Then, you know, we had our butcher shop getting, you know, updated, which was fantastic. And so they're all set and ready to go. And then we have a driver that we don't know what the future is. So anyway, when you put all that together, it's just another riddle and another problem that you have to solve in running a business. And again, it always goes back to, again, Scott and I were talking a little bit earlier, sometimes, again, it's just easier to tend to the animals, right? You raise the animals and you move them into production. You raise the animals, move them into production, and the farm becomes that. There's less logistical situations and things to deal with. And the other thing you realize that as you do this, right, a farm is like any other business. And sometimes the more people that you have involved, the more you become a manager and people leader. And that sometimes comes with its own challenges. And with that, it makes you think like, hey, when you get involved with farming, you know, the passion and the love is for the land and for getting this whole thing going and growing. But so quickly it could become like, you know, like a job. And there's two sides to that. One is if you run it like a job and you run it like a business, it's good because you'll be fiscally aware and fiscally responsible. And you'll know your numbers and you'll know what you have to do to make it run and make it go and make it grow. But the other side of it being a job is that you can't forget to find the things that you're most passionate about while you're doing it, right? You can't forget that, you know, you enjoy working the property, so come out and work the property, that you enjoy working with the animals, so make sure you get out there and work the animals. Don't make the whole gig about the business and make the whole big gig about, you know, just, you know, dealing with people situations and people problems and things like that. So you know, whatever you do, you know, you got to have your outlets and you have to have your enjoyment, and don't lose that no matter what you do, really. But out here on the farm, you know, the working that land is what most farmers are so passionate about, because it's liberating, it's freeing mentally, it's challenging physically, but it comes with great reward. Like Scott's been out there now for 3-4 hours doing this, seeding. We've been loading up the seed, and he's been going out and doing the broadcast spreading. And what's better than that, right? You're out there, you're spreading, you're just kind of hanging out. And, you know, no offense to the ladies at all, but men need this. Men need to be outside. It's good for the soul, it's good for the head. We need time to gather our thoughts and keep our brains in shape and think about life and think about what we're doing, and then turn it off and not think at all. We get to do all that without getting yelled at out there, which is great. So being outside is a great thing. And, you know, if you're doing this farming thing, don't forget it. Don't forget to find the joy in it, even though it's challenging and there's difficulty and there's frustration and there's people that may let you down. Just remember why we do this, because it's that reminder is super important. And, you know, it's not to be forgotten for sure. So anyway, that's my little A, thank you to Scott. B, don't forget why we do this. You know, still have your love and your passion for farming, and don't let anything get in between you and that. If you do keep that first place and keep that in front of you, you're gonna find joy every day in what you get to do. So just a little reminder, because we can all get too busy with stupid things and too busy getting caught up on things that don't matter, and you got to realize what does matter. This is a reminder to everybody. It's a reminder to myself as I say it, and that's all. So anyway, that's what I got for you today. Have a great day, everyone. I hope you again enjoy coming out on the land with us, seeing the farm. We'd love to have you up here as the weather continues to break. So if you ever want to come to the farm, just reach out. WeAreFreedomFarms.com. Go to the contact page, and we'll set something up for one of our farm tours. We'll get you up here. We'll send you home with some meat, and that's what we got. So, all right. Have a great day. Have a great night. Have a great life. We'll see you all soon. And give us a like, thumbs up, comments, share, and spread the word for us, will you? And if you need meats, WeAreFreedomFarms.com. We'll see you later. Bye.